The Passion of the Christ sequel will be released soon. Stay tuned until the end for important facts about this film and its planned release date. Jesus' life before and throughout his crucifixion was depicted in the first movie, and now, as the movie's title suggests, we will see Jesus' resurrection. It will be titled The Passion of the Christ Resurrection. While the original Passion focused on Jesus' crucifixion, the sequel will address his return. A sequel to The Passion of the Christ, according to IMDb, centers on the events that transpired 3 days between the crucifixion and resurrection, when Jesus Christ descended to Abraham's bosom to preach and resurrect Old Testament saints.
Well, it's a huge subject. It's not a linear narrative. So that in order to have it mean something and resonate for almost anybody that watches it, again, you're not preaching to the choir. You have to juxtapose the central event that I'm trying to tell with everything else around it, in the future, in the past, and in other realms. And it's getting a little sci-fi out there. It's a big story. It's a difficult concept, and it's taken me a long time to focus and find a way to tell that story in a way that really delivers to somebody who may know nothing about any of the central story.
5 important facts about the new film. Mel Gibson told that the film includes the fall of the angels. The only cast members who have been announced for the Passion of the Christ Resurrection so far are some of the principal characters from the original film. Maya Morgenstern will appear again as Mary. Christo Jivkov returns as John. Francesco DeVito will reprise his role as Peter, and, of course, Jim Caviezel will reappear as Jesus. To help him flesh out the massive story, Mel Gibson has brought in Randall Wallace, a frequent partner, who said, "The evangelical community considers The Passion the biggest movie ever out of Hollywood, and they kept telling us that they think a sequel will be even bigger." Jim Caviezel stated in an interview with USA Today, "I'm not going to tell you how Mel Gibson is going to do it. But I'll tell you one thing, the film he's going to make will be the biggest film in history, that's how good it is." In addition, he stated, "There are some things I cannot express because they may shock the audience. It's great, stay tuned." The sequel will be released in February 2024, 20 years after The Passion of the Christ. Please subscribe to our channel to find out what the Bible says about important events in the lives of well-known people.